talking a little bit about diet today, and goodness knows there's a lot of diets. One of the subjects that came up that I thought was particularly important was the importance of portion control. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
So portion is the bottom line with all of this. We all have different food preferences, kind of food choices. We have to watch how much we're eating. And there's a lot of tips and tricks to help with portions. You know, the plate method where 50% is kind of vegetable based and then you have protein and starch on the other side of your plate is simple, easy, and it works fairly well.
You also talked a little bit about fiber. Why is that important?
Fiber has lots of roles in the body. It's great for heart health, it's great for digestive health, and as well it helps us feel full. So when you're trying to lose weight, you want foods that are low in calories but are, volume-wise are going to help you kind of sustain until that next meal or snack.
As they say, you can't swing the proverbial dead cat without hitting another story about a diet that has come out. There's so many. In your opinion, what's good, what isn't?
Again, it's back to the basics in terms of healthy eating. We want to minimize processed foods in our diet and choose a wide variety from the other categories. So fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, nuts and seeds, and healthy oils are all kind of good components to include as part of a healthy diet. It's more about lifestyle changes and portion control than it is a diet kind of fad. Diets we tend to start and stop. So you want it to be something you can do every single day.
Now you also work with a lot of diabetes patients. When they're dealing with their diet, what are they dealing with that maybe people who don't have diabetes don't have to be so concerned about?
Individuals with diabetes need to focus on monitoring portions, especially of carbohydrate foods, because those are the foods that break into sugar. So of course, if you're eating large portions, that's elevating the blood sugar levels. Again, they also need to focus on heart-healthy eating, as we all should, because they have 2 to 4 times the risk of cardiovascular disease than someone that does not have diabetes. So we talk about healthy fats, watching the sodium intake, as well as kind of monitoring those portions of carbohydrates.
Going back to the diets, we've seen a lot of information about those that are low fat, low carbohydrate, some combination there, which, is there one particular formula that seems to work better than others for weight loss?
I don't think there is a particular formula that works for everyone. It's very individualized, and that's why people get frustrated, because we come up with these different kind of plans and strategies. Some are better than others. We know, in terms of long-term health outcomes, Mediterranean is a very kind of healthy style of eating, but it's not for everyone. So you have to kind of pick and choose and figure out what's going to work for you.
Now, one question that came up was the role of supplements, because again, whether it's Dr. Oz or whatever, there's, take this particular herb or take this particular like resveratrol or whatever it may happen to be. What do you tell patients who come to you saying, should I be taking whatever this supplement is?
Dietary supplements may have a place in someone's routine. They need to talk with their healthcare practitioner to make sure it's not interacting with any of their prescription medications. Most of the time, however, if you just focus on those food changes and improving your overall diet, you can save money at the supplement store and use it in the grocery store and still have good outcomes.
Actually, the medications. There are certain medications that patients take that actually causes them to gain weight. Have you had to deal with patients like that, and how do you help them?
Yeah, so that can be frustrating. It's common to be on specific medications. A lot of steroid medications and so forth can increase appetite, weight goes up. So going back to kind of portion control, focusing on making healthy food choices and incorporating physical activity if they're able to, can help with that weight management piece of things.
Anything that's come up recently, new, cutting edge that people ought to know about?
I think a lot of people are using technology to also help in the weight loss effort. So there's lots of great apps out there. People are using kind of food photo journals as well to track their food intake versus kind of the old pen and paper style. So the app or online journal is only as good as the user, but these tools can be used to help kind of self-monitor your intake and see where you can improve things.